In the landlocked central highlands of Afghanistan, rural villages are surrounded by the hills and mountains of the Himalayas. In fact, life is dictated by those mountains. Because this arid expanse sees little or no rain, the ice caps at the top of the mountains hold something very precious to every man, woman, and child: water.
Being a very arid area, everything revolves around water. Water is needed for the irrigated crops, it's needed for livestock, and it's needed for the family's consumption.
For centuries, Afghan farmers have counted on the water from snow and ice packs in the hills and mountains to gradually melt as temperatures warm. But with climate change, that precious resource is their best friend and worst enemy.
مو گرمی شرکو میگیری که نسبتاً در سالهای سابق گرم شده دیگه بارندگی هم کمتر است نسبتاً در سابق که ما خود ما رضا بودم دو وقتا پیش آخوند که ما رفتی درس میخواندی زمستان همین رامرا موگی اموزن که تو ما رفتیم تو برف زید پر میشدم رامرا ده سالا نه وقدر برف نیه.
As temperatures become more erratic, growing warmer much faster, the effects are devastating.
Temperatures in spring have been warmer than usual, causing a rapid snowmelt. This causes flash floods as the water cannot soak into the frozen soils. We can't do anything about the change in the weather conditions, but we can help farmers adjust to the new condition.
CRS is helping people around the world face climate change by improving natural resource management and mobilizing their communities. Here in Afghanistan, we are currently working with 136 vulnerable communities. This not only saves lives and livelihoods right now, it builds resilience for years to come.
We knew that we had to slow the floodwaters, so we dug contour trenches along the hillside. This captured the water, enabled it to penetrate deep into the soil. We found this method very labor-intensive and hard to replicate. So now we've changed to a new system whereby we use oxen and plows to plow a furrow along the contour. This works almost as effectively, but it's much cheaper and quicker to do.
We also have to protect the grazing lands, which are as impacted by climate change as they are by human behavior.
Grazing lands in the area are communal. To ensure the success of these activities, we have to have total community buy-in. To do this, we work with the village shura, which is the local council, who ensure that everybody understands and participates.
Watershed communities identify at-risk areas and set aside land for 3 to 5 years to allow plants to re-establish, to replant with grasses, collect local seeds, and resow the land.
This side of trench we also sowed and planted some alfalfa seeds and also some fennel seeds. And these seeds will strengthen the trench. Vegetation cover are playing an important role to controlling of the erosions.
The committees too have a ripple effect as they take ownership for work that will strengthen their communities for decades to come.
These are men and women who are deeply respected by their neighbors and our community members. One thing that is just important is our staff's relationship with the community. I mean, it's a key component to the success of the project. There's a trust and a mutual respect between them.
CRS's approach to this differs from other NGOs in that we have this unique ability to get community mobilization and buy-in to the activities, thus ensuring their long-term sustainability.
The impact of CRS's holistic approach to natural resource management is abundantly clear.
Since we are starting working with these communities, we haven't had any floods, and also we saw increase in vegetation cover.
On a recent visit to a village in Lal, I saw a spring flowing water. Farmers told me this hadn't happened for over 15 years and attributed it to the trenches built in the hillside above.
در آینده ما میخوایی که همینطور کار کنی که کوی ما هم آباد میشه از تخریب نجات پیدا میکنه.
In Afghanistan, the difference between prosperity and hardship can be one growing season. Simple behavior changes introduced by CRS can help communities not only survive, but thrive.